What's up, y'all? Out here at the range, as you can see behind me, been out here putting a whooping on this jelly all day long. And on this one, we're going back to the 45 ACP for all my 45 guys. As usual, my jelly contraption set up out here. I got my chrono, got 2 blocks of nice clear gel. Now there's several tracks, especially in this far block. There's a couple in this close one up here. Now some of these other ones came out the end, but as far as tests going from this end on this one, there's a 9mm test. I'll leave a link if y'all hadn't seen that one, but we should have plenty of room where y'all can see the tracks pretty good. As clear as just gel is, I can give you different angles. But as you can see from the title, what we're working with today is a couple 45 ACP hollow points. We're going with the Ammo Inc. against the Remington HTP. Now, these Remington HTPs, pretty much every caliber I've tested these out of has been really good performance stuff, so I expect the same here. The Ammo Inc., on the other hand, has been kind of hit or miss. The 9mm did really well. The 38 Specials did very poorly, so I'm curious to see how these 45 ACPs are going to do, and I also still have the 380s I still need to test with them. Now, the tool we're using for today is this Rock Island 1911 that y'all seem to really like, especially with these fancy grips on it. Got the 5-inch barrel, so this ought to give us all the performance that these rounds have to offer, being that it's a 5-inch full-size 1911. So hopefully after this test is over with, we'll come out of it with 2 more nice 45 ACP defensive round options. Let me get everything set up and we'll get started. All right, y'all, let's see if we can get some speeds on these things. Of course, the sun's coming out now that it's almost time to go back down, and it's at a terrible angle, so hopefully it don't mess with the chrono on this. But we're gonna start out with the Ammo Inks. If I didn't mention, both of these rounds are 230 grain jacketed hollow points, so I'm gonna try to get a 3-round average on these and see what they're running. Here we go. $8.95, $8.97, and $9.06. That's some low speeds, buddy. Let's check that average out. All right, so the 3-round average on the Ammo Inks was 899 feet per second, so that's definitely some big slow boys, but let's reset it and let's see what them HTPs are doing. All right, let's try out these HTPs. Gonna run 3 rounds of this also. Hopefully they're moving a little bit faster than those Ammo Inks, or else this ain't gonna be a great test, I can tell you that right now. So let's see what these are doing for us. $7.99, $8.17, and $8.25. I think them might have been a little bit slower even. Let's check the average on them. All right, so the 3-round average on the HTPs was 813 feet per second. And if you remember on the Ammo Inks, it was 899. So you're talking about 86 feet per second faster out of the Ammo Inks. And that's 10% of the entire speed. So the Ammo Inks so far has got it as far as if you're just looking at velocity. But let's see what that equals to in the gel. Let me get everything reset up. Y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's slow and chunky jelly time. I'm gonna start out with the Ammo Inc. 230 grainers. I'm gonna try to thread the needle over here on this right side because I really want to do one more test after this. I don't know how well that's gonna go because I'll be honest with you, I'm not the greatest shot with this with these GI combat type sights. So we'll see what happens. If worst case scenario, this will be the last test of the day. So let's see what we can do, y'all. All right, I think that went where I wanted it and knocked my doggone table off the blocks down there. Let me go down there and see what happened. All right, I guess I didn't give myself enough credit. That was actually a perfect hit. That's exactly where I wanted to put that. So this next one might be a little trickier though. I'm gonna try to put this one kind of above that one track that you're seeing there that was already there. So let's see what we can do, y'all. This is the HTP going in now. I think I went right in front of that, which is absolutely fine. Let's just make sure. It looks like I got a scar down there. Let me make sure it didn't go out. All right, y'all, let's take a look at what we got down here. Some pretty interesting results, and I'll be honest, it actually went backwards from where I would have expected it to go at the start of this. Now, after I saw the speeds, this is about what I figured was going to happen. So, as you can see down there in the back, that very bottom one, that's the ammo ink. So, really nice wound channel going in. It opened up, expanded very nicely. It looks like it protruded about an inch or so into this second block, and then rebounded back into that first one. It looks like it's expanded really nicely, but of course we'll pull the projectiles here in a second. Now, totally different story on the HTP. The HTP is this track here in the front. Now, it's in front of another one, so it probably looks bigger than what it actually is. I'll take y'all overhead so you can see just how small it is. Now, again, a 45 ACP, even a 45 ball, it makes a pretty good size wound channel, and this was no exception. It still made a good size wound channel, but it didn't expand at all. You can see it passed into the second block here, kept on trucking, and it's about halfway into this second block, facing completely forward, no expansion or deformation whatsoever, none at all. So like I said, before I got to speeds, I would have called this just exactly the opposite. Just based on brand reputation, I would have said the HTP was going to perform like the Ammo Ink did, and vice versa, but we saw a totally different story here. All right, so the Ammo Ink, it actually went an inch out into this second block, so it went to 17 inches and rebounded back to about right at 15 and 3/4. So 17 inches of forward movement on the Ammo Ink. And now on the HTP, it's all the way out here. Forward momentum carried it all the way out to 25 1/4. So just absolutely no expansion on that. And after I saw the speeds, that's about what I figured was going to happen. So let me show y'all a better view of these wound channels. All right, let me show you what we got going on. I just want y'all to see that it's not in any other tracks. I know a lot of people all the time, well, it went in other tracks and that affected. No, it didn't affect anything. Here it is right here, the HTP. As you can see, straight line, kept on going straight line, passed into the second block, and you can see it right to the side of that other wound channel and stopped straight forward. No expansion, as you can see, no expansion whatsoever. So like I say, you can follow its track all the way back independently. Boom, right to there. Now, another view over here of the Ammo Ink, you can see that. Went in, nice wound channel, follow it right there, and boom. You can see how it poked into the first block and then rebounded back, but you can already see it's expanded pretty nicely. All right, let's check out these projectiles, y'all. Obviously, this one right here is the Ammo Ink. This one right here is the HTP. As you can see, the HTP, absolutely no expansion whatsoever. Not even any kind of attempt, even thinking about expanding. Completely intact. No deformation, no expansion. Ammo Ink, on the other hand, absolutely fantastic expansion. I mean, look at that. You can't ask for much more. Now, some rounds do expand a little bit more than that, but that's absolutely perfect as far as I'm concerned for a 45 ACP moving subsonic for a 230 grainer. That's really, really nice right there. Really nice right there. Let's get some weights on these things. Now, this one obviously, I mean, it didn't lose nothing. You're looking at 231.1. This one, I don't see anything in the gel, but let's see what we got. 230.6. So neither one of them lost any kind of material whatsoever. Now, as far as size on them, obviously this one is going to be 0.45, 0.4525. Absolutely no expansion on that at all. I mean, that's disappointing. I really expected a lot more out of that HTP. The Ammo Ink, looking at 0.637, 0.640, and 0.635. So really nice expansion on this Ammo Ink. But there you have it, y'all. The same weights on these rounds, the same size barrel used, just two different manufacturers, two different designs, or whatever the difference is. One performed excellent, one vastly underperformed. And like I say, before I saw those speeds, I would have reversed these. I would have said the HTP was going to do this and the Ammo Ink was going to do this. Just because the Ammo Ink has been inconsistent. Like I say, the 9 was absolutely great. The 38 Special was absolutely horrible. So we got another Ammo Ink that does well for sure. So I still got the 380 Ammo Ink to test. Maybe that'll do good also. As for the HTP, I think this might be one of the first cases where the HTP hasn't done well at all. I think maybe a 44 Magnum, but I really can't recall off the top of my head. But either way, in this case, it definitely fell short. All right, y'all, another good jelly test in the books, but definitely a surprising one. Ammo Inc. versus HTP. If you would have asked me before the chrono test on these, which one was going to perform and which one wasn't, I would definitely have reversed the results of these. It was really surprising to see the Ammo Inc. do so well and the HTP do pretty poorly, to be honest, for a hollow point. Now, again, like we always say, especially with 45 ACP, a lot of people use just 45 FMJ for defense or whatever purpose out of their 1911. 1911 was designed to run FMJ, and that's just what a lot of people run in it, period. They don't fool with hollow points at all. So anything out of a 45 ACP, no matter what it looks like in the gel, it's going to do the trick more than likely. But if you're paying a premium for hollow point defensive ammunition, you want it to expand. You want it to perform like this Ammo Inc. did. The Ammo Inc. got perfect penetration, perfect expansion, very nice wound channel. I mean, it was just, it had it all. It did everything you want to see out of a hollow point. I'm really looking forward to testing out the 380 Ammo Inc. now to see if it performs well. So far, the only one that hadn't has been the 38 Special. Y'all leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this test. Let me know what you think about both of these rounds. Do y'all use one of these rounds? I know HTP is a really popular round, so I imagine a lot of people out there probably do use that, but let me know what your thoughts are on this. If you enjoy the video, as always, make sure you hit that thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon down below so when I upload these new videos, you can get notified and you can check them out. Check my Amazon storefront affiliate link down in the description. If you shop through Amazon anyway, hit that link up first. It goes straight through Amazon like normal from there. Anything you buy on Amazon don't cost you anything extra, but we get a kickback from Amazon towards the channel, so I really appreciate that. Appreciate all my Range Game members. Like I always tell you, to reach down and hit that join button. That does help, so I really thank y'all for that. Huge thank you to every single one of y'all who watches my channel and my videos, who thumbs up, who subscribes to my channel. I really do appreciate that. And like I said, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are on this. Sun's going down and sitting here blinding me right in my face out here. Like I said, it decided to come out when it was almost time to go down, but I'm gonna try to squeeze one more test in. There's not a whole lot of room in this block, but the worst that can happen is I have to chalk it up and call it another day. But I'm gonna try one more test, so y'all make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.